she makes me smile, she makes me smirk. It gives me chills, it makes me blush, it gives me wet. And I can see her winning the Miss Universe. And if heaven does exist, it will most probably look like her, yeah.
May babae ako nakitang kay ganda. Yung mga mata niya ay bibihagin ka. Pag tumingin ka sa kanya ay matik na. Parang pinanaka ni Cupido, sapul na sapul ka.
Cause I lose myself around you, girl. You got some kind of way. There's just something about you, girl, that makes me wanna stay.
Kung ako na nga ang papipiliin, panalo ka na matik, pwede mo pa kong alipin.
Ikaw lamang ang laging nasa panaginip ko. Ayoko nang itigil to.
Araw-araw kitang aalaga-alag, sasabihin sa'yo na ikaw lamang. Don't stay awake for too long, don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed.
Can I be honest? Pagising sa umaga di mo lang alam, ikaw yung tanging nasa isip.
Hayaw kita sa paraan na ako lang ang nagkakaalam.
Dagdag pa dyan ang ngiti niya, pag dinignan ka pa niya, sure na finish ka. I love the way she makes me smile, she makes me smirk, yes.
It gives me chills, it makes me blush, it gives me wet. And I can see her winning the Miss Universe. And if heaven does exist, it will most probably look like her.
I love the way she makes me smile, she makes me smirk.
It gives me chills, it makes me blush, it gives me wet. And I can see her winning the Miss Universe. And if heaven does exist, it will most probably look like her. Kaya salamat sa pag-ibig mo. Pag-ibig mo, lagi kang nasa puso't isip ko. Isip ko at inaamin ko na namimiss kita. Na namimiss kita.
Sa'kin ikaw pa rin ang baby ko. Baby ko, kahit wala ka na sa piling ko. Piling ko pangakong ipagdarasal pa rin kita. Ipagdarasal pa rin kita.
Hey there baby, ngayon lang ako nagkakita ng katulad mo. You got me crazy, kahit sinong lalaki mababaliw sa'yo. Panahon hanggang ka pa, laging pumupunta. Di nalasahan, may surpresa ka laging dala. Ang saya-saya, ayoko lang pahalata, kasi okay na naman ako basta magkasama ka.
Bakit ba kung kailan ka inaisip na di bitawan, ikaw yung paraiso, di ba?
Di ko mapayag na di kita kasama. Kung magkayakap dahil pa mag-asawa, nagkaalalay sa anumang bagay. Wala man ako sa sarili, laging nandaan ka.
Ang isayaw ng mabagal.
Gusto ako lang gusto.
Ngayon alam ko nang hindi ko kaya mabuhay nang wala ka. Kahit saan man tayo magpunta, di na nang magkikita.
You made a better, gusto ko sa'kin ikaw. Pangako sa iyo, hindi ka na mag-iisan. Mahalin ka, wala daw iba. Ikaw lang ang aking talagang Pilipina. Ikaw ang dalaga, ikaw yung prinsesa. Pag nawala ka pa, nakakawalang gana, baby.
Kaso lang wala na nga, pero alam ko na masaya ka na. Sa mundo ko wala nang makakagawa, makakatumbas na yung napadama. Salamat sa pag-ibig mo, pag-ibig mo, lagi kang nasa puso't isip ko. Isip ko at inaamin ko na nami-miss kita. Na nami-miss kita.
Ikaw pa rin ang baby ko. Baby ko, kahit wala ka na sa piling ko. Piling ko pangakong ipagdarisal pa rin kita. Ipagdarisal pa rin kita.
Ikaw na ang maganda na talaga sa aking mata.
Ikaw na ang gwapo na binata sa aking mata.
Miss na kita, baby, hindi ko na kaya. Sobrang saya, ulit tayong magsasama. Nadarang na naman sa'yo nga boy. Bakit ba lagi
May nakita kong isang lalaki. Di ko malimutan ang kanyang imahe. Ano ba ang iyong pangalan noong nakita kita? Ako'y di mapagali.
ikaw na lang ang katabi buong gabi? O pwede tayo magbabaga-baga na lamig? O madamadagas hindi buong gabi? Sarap kasi ng tama kahit na mali.
Meron akong tinatago, di ko lang maamin. Pagdating kasi sa'yo ako'y mahiyain. Pero kahit anong oras mo ako tawagin, darating ako sobrang lakas mo kasi sa'kin. Tell me if you want me, baby boy, sabihin mo baka pwede ka na mapasakin kung gusto mo sa'kin.
Baby, pauwi na
Tell me if you want me, baby. Tell me if you want me, if you want me, baby.
I just want your body, baby, lika na. Di na ko galit, baby, uwi ka na. Hinihintay kita dito kanina pa. I just want your body, na na.
Pinaka-gwapo na binata sa aking mata.
Ikaw na ang pinaka maganda na talaga sa aking mata. Yeah. Parang beningbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Roses ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Parang tiningbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Rosas ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Ang ganda ng aking umaga. Kasi may espesyal na nakilala na nagbigay ng kulay at hiwaga. Simula ng bagong
Ikaw lang ang
kapagkata.
lalaking lagi kong iniisip. Nilaga sa pagtulog at sa aking panaginip. Mahal kita, ano man ang kanilang sabihin. Sa'yo lamang iaalay ang tunay ko na pag-ibig.
That chick's so the best, she's so sexy. And I asked her what's her name, she said Lexi. Nag-usap kami sandali, she wanna love me, she wanna love me.
Di ko mapigilan na lingunin. Chick na malupet at katawan na parang gusto kong sumama sa kanya kahit na di ko kilala.
Dito tayo sa dilim, yung walang may kita. Buksan mo ng palihim, meron yung sorpresa. Huwag ka sana maanin, di ako pideya. Habang walang nakatingin, samantalahin natin ang gabi.
Sa'yo lang naman nakaganto. Nabuo yung durog na puso ko. Lahat binago mo, lahat ng sa'kin na baby.
Neneng B, pick up? Can I see you? Anong oras ba ang meet up? Uling ka ba? Kasi kanina sa'kin nagbabaga ka.
Spaceship, isasakay kita. Lahat ng kailangan naging dala-dala. Safe kapag kasama, huwag kang magtaka. Hindi ka magdaduda, walang baka-baka.
Parang hinimbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Roses ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita. Parang hinimbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Roses ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Parang niningbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Roses ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Ikaw na pala ang may-ari ng damdamin ng minamahal ko.
Pakisabi na lang na huwag nang mag-alala. Okay lang ko.
Parang tangang kausap ang tala at buwan. Naghihintay ng meron sa gitna ng kawalan.
Akala ko'y habang buhay tayo. Akala ko'y hanggang dulo. Kaya't humili ako kay Bathala. Sana ay hindi na siya luluha pa.
Kapag naalala ko ang mga araw na magkasama tayong dalawa, ngiti at luha sa aking mga mata. Ganun na pala tayo dati kasaya.
Ingatan mo siya. Pinaliwala niya ako dahil sa'yo. Nawalan na ng saysay ang pagmamahal. Naghay-tagal ko ring binubuo. Naghay-tagal ko
Sa
ring
bawat saglit, handang masaktan. Kahit di mo alam,
subukang muli
at pagbigyan ang ating nakaraan.
natapos na ang lahat. Nandito pa rin ako.
Kailan kaya muling makakatawa?
Di ko alam. Di ko alam.
Ingatan mo siya.
Pinaliwala niya ako dahil sa'yo. Nawalan na ng saysay ang pagmamahal. Naghay-tagal ko rin binubuo. Naghay-tagal ko rin hindi suko. Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto. Ngiti mo sapat. Masaya na ako. Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto. Dalhin kita sa
Alas
paraiso.
5 oras na akong nag-aantay sa'yo. Nag-aabang ako sa labas ng bahay niyo. pagtayo ko sa umaga ay hanap ko na ngiti mo na nagpasaya kakaiba. Nagbago ng lahat-lahat, salamat at natagpuan kita.
Kanina pa kita tinitignan, kanina pa kasi ko nang gigigil dyan. Kanina ko ba kasi iniisip na di ako hindi ka titignan.
Huwag mo na lang sanang isipin na katulad ako nila. Ang gusto ko lang naman talaga sa'yo ay mahalin ka, baby.
Nadarama naman sa'yo nga boy, bakit ba gusto kita makasama sa habang buhay? Pero kailangan mo na maghinay-hinay.
Alam ko naman kasalanan ko, o sinayang ko.
Basta sa akin ka sumama na, di na ko maghahanapan ng
Huwag
iba.
mong pansinin ang mga nagkatingin sa ating dalawa, sa ating dalawa.
Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto, hindi mo sapat.
Masaya na ako.
Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto, dalhin kita
Sa paraiso, di ganda ang binibini. Ikaw ang gusto ko, walang ibang pinili. Oh, di ganda ang binibini. Ikaw ang gusto ko, walang ibang pinili.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal.
Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so
Isn't she
tight.
lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? There's no
Pero
middle.
sana ang ulo mo sa unan, katawan mo ay aking kukumutan. Oh, gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal.
Hawak kamay,
Pikit mata, sumasabay sa musika. At night, I think of you.
I want to be your lady.
Like a dream come true. Two, wanna be with you. Three, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me.
It's too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Nobody gonna love me better.
I must stick with you forever.
Nobody gonna take me higher.
I must stick with you.
1, 2, 3.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal, na mabagal.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Whoa.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Kaya salamat sa pag-ibig mo. Pag-ibig mo, lagi kang nasa puso't isip ko. Isip ko at inaamin ko na namimiss kita. Na namimiss kita.
Sa'kin ikaw pa rin ang baby ko. Baby ko kahit wala ka na sa piling ko. Piling ko pangakong ipagdarasal pa rin kita. Ipagdarasal pa rin kita.
Hey there baby, ngayon lang ako nakakita ng katulad mo. You got me crazy, kahit sinong lalaking mababaliw sa'yo. Panahon nandun ka pa, laging pumupunta. Di nalasahan, may sorpresa ka laging dala. Ang saya-saya, ayoko lang pahalata. Kasi okay na naman ako basta makasama ka.
Bakit ba kung kailan ka inaisip na di bitawan? Ikaw yung paraiso, di ba?
Kahit na di kita kasama, kung magkayakap tayo pa mag-asawa. Nakaalalay sa anumang bagay, wala man ako sa sarili, laging nandaan ka.
Ang isayaw ng mabagal.
Gusto ako walang gusto.
Ngayon alam ko nang hindi ko kaya mabuhay nang wala ka. Kahit saan man tayo magpunta, di na hanang magkikita.
You made a better, gusto ko sa'kin ikaw. Pangako sa iyo, hindi ka na mag-iisan. Mahalin ka, wala nang iba. Ikaw lang ang akin talagang Pilipina. Ikaw ang dalaga, ikaw yung prinsesa. Pag nawala ka pa, nakakawalang gana, baby.
Kaso lang wala na nga, pero alam ko na masaya ka na. Sa mundo ko wala nang makakagawa, makakatumbas na yung napadama. Salamat sa pag-ibig mo. Ibig mo lagi kang nasa puso't isip ko. Isip ko at inaamin ko na namimiss kita. Na namimiss kita.
Salamat ka pa rin ang baby ko. Baby ko kahit wala ka na sa piling ko. Piling ko pangakong ipagdarasal pa rin kita. Ipagdarasal pa rin kita.
Ikaw na pinaka maganda na talaga sa aking mata.
Ikaw na ang pinaka-gwapo na binata sa aking mata.
Miss na kita, baby, hindi ko na kaya. Sobrang saya, ulit tayong magsasama. Nadarang na naman sayang apoy. Bakit ba lagi hinayaan?
May nakita kong isang lalaki, di ko malimutan ang kanyang imahe. Ano ba ang iyong pangalan noong nakita kita? Ako'y di mapagali.
Ikaw na lang ang katabi Rosas ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Parang tiningbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Rosas ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Ang ganda ng aking umaga, kasi may espesyal na nakilala na nagbigay ng kulay at hiwaga. Nagsimula ng bagong
Ikaw lang ang
kabanata.
lalaking lagi kong iniisip. Dalaga sa pagtulog at sa aking panaginip. Mahal kita, ano man ang kanilang sabihin. Sa'yo lamang iaalay ang tunay ko na pag-ibig.
That chick's so the best, she's so sexy. And I asked her what's her name, she said Lexi. Nag-usap kami sandali, she wanna love me, she wanna love me.
Di ko mapigilan nalingunin. Chick na malupet ay katawan na parang gusto kong sumama sa kanya kahit na di ko kilala.
Dito tayo sa dilim, yung walang may kita. Buksan mo ng palihim, meron yung sorpresa. Magkasalamaan di ako pideya. Habang walang nakatingin, samantalahin natin ang gabi.
Sa'yo lang naman nakaganto. Nabuo yung durog na puso ko. Lahat pinago mo, lahat ng sa'kin, baby.
Neneng B, ako ang iyong boy pick up. Can I see you? Anong oras ba ang meet up? Uling ka ba? Kasi kanina sa'kin nagbabaga ka.
Sa spaceship isasakay kita. Lahat ng kailangan naging dala-dala. Safe kapag kasama, huwag kang magtaka. Hindi ka magdaduda, walang baka-baka.
Parang tinigbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Rosas ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita. Parang tinigbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Rosas ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Parang niningbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Rosas ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Ikaw na pala ang may-ari ng damdamin ng minamahal ko.
Pakisabi na lang na huwag nang mag-alala. Okay lang ako.
Parang tangang kausap ang tala at buwan. Naghihintay ng meron sa gitna ng kawalan.
Akala ko'y habang buhay tayo. Akala ko'y hanggang dulo. Kaya't humiling ako kay Bathala. Sana ay hindi na siya luluha pa.
Kapag naalala ko ang mga araw na magkasama tayong dalawa, ngiti at luha sa aking mga mata. Ganun na pala tayo dati kasaya.
Ingatan mo siya. Pinaliwala niya ako dahil sa'yo. Nawalan na ng saysay ang pagmamahal. Naghay-tagal ko ring binubuo. Naghay-tagal ko
Sa
ring nandito pa rin ako.
Kailan kaya muling makakatawa?
Di ko alam, di ko alam.
Ingatan mo siya.
Pinaliwala niya ko dahil sa'yo. Nawalan na ng isa-isa iyong pagmamahal. Nagkay-tagal ko rin din. Nagkay-tagal ko rin hindi sumuko. Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto, ngiti mo sapat, masaya na ako. Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto, dalhin kita sa
Alas
paraiso.
5 oras na akong nag-aantay sa'yo. Nag-aabang ako sa labas ng bahay niyo.
Ibulong mo nang dapat marinig ng iba. Kay magtagot makikita ka nila.
Ayaw kitang pilitin kung di ka ba handa. Sa susunod na lang, sa susunod na lang. Kaya sapat ayaw ko sa umaga ay hanap ko na ngiti mo na nagpasaya kakaiba. Nagbago ng lahat-lahat sa mata, natagpuan kita.
Kanina pa kita tinitignan, kanina pa kasi ko lang gigigil dyan. Kanina ko ba kasi iniisip mo, di ako hindi ka titignan.
Huwag mo na lang sanang isipin na katulad ako nila. Ang gusto ko lang naman talaga sa'yo ay mahalin ka, baby.
Nadarama naman sa'yong apoy. Bakit ba nag-ihista kita magkasama sa habang buhay? Pero kailangan muna maghinay-hinay.
Alam ko naman kasalanan ko, o sinayang ko.
Basta sa akin ka sumama na, di na ko maghahanap pa ng
Huwag
iba.
mong pansinin ang mga nagkatingin sa ating dalawa, sa ating dalawa.
Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto, hindi mo sapat.
Masaya na ako.
Bakit ganito? Ikaw lang gusto, dalhin kita sa paraiso.
May gandang binibini, ikaw ang gusto ko, walang ibang pinili. Oh, kay gandang binibini, ikaw ang gusto ko, walang ibang pinili.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal.
Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so
Isn't she
tight.
lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? There's so amazing.
Pero sana ang ulo mo sa unan, katawan mo ay aking hukumutan. Oh, gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal.
Hawak kamay,
Pikit mata, sumasabay sa sikat. At night I think of you.
I want to be your lady.
Like a dream come true. Two, wanna be with you. Three, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me.
It's too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Nobody gonna love me better.
I must stick with you forever.
Nobody gonna take me higher. I must stick with you. 1, 2, 3.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal, na mabagal.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Whoa.
Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal. Kaya salamat sa pag-ibig mo. Pag-ibig mo, lagi kang nasa puso't isip ko. Isip ko at inaamin ko na nami-miss kita. Na nami-miss kita.
Sa'kin ikaw pa rin ang baby ko. Baby ko kahit wala ka na sa piling ko. Piling ko pangakong ipagdarasal pa rin kita. Ipagdarasal pa rin kita.
Hey there, baby. Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng katulad mo. You got me crazy. Kahit sinong lalaki mababaliw sa'yo. Panahon hanggang ka pa, laging pumupunta. Biglang saan may sorpresa ka laging dala. Ang saya-saya, ayoko lang pahalata. Kasi okay na naman ako basta makasama ka.
Bakit ba kung kailan ka inaisip na di bitawan? Ikaw yung paraiso, di ba?
Kahit na di kita kasama, kung magkayakap dahil pa mag-asawa. Nakaalalay sa anumang bagay. Wala man ako sa sarili, laging nandaan ka.
Ang isayaw ng mabagal.
Gusto ko, ako lang gusto.
Ngayon alam ko nang hindi ko kaya mabuhay nang wala ka. Kahit saan man tayo magpunta, di na hanang magkikita.
You made a better. Gusto ko sa'kin ikaw. Pangako sa iyo, hindi ka na mag-iisa. Mahalin ka, wala daw iba. Ikaw lang ang aking dalagang Pilipina. Ikaw ang dalaga, ikaw yung prinsesa. Pag nawala ka pa, nakakawalang gana, baby.
Kaso lang wala na nga, pero alam ko na masaya ka na. Sa mundo ko wala na makakagawa, makakatumbas na yung napadama. Salamat sa pag-ibig mo. Ibig mo, lagi kang nasa puso't isip ko. Isip ko at inaamin ko na nami-miss kita. Na nami-miss kita.
Ikaw pa rin ang baby ko. Baby ko, kahit wala ka na sa piling ko. Piling ko pangakong ipagdarisal pa rin kita. Ipagdarisal pa rin kita.
Ikaw na pinaka maganda na talaga sa aking mata.
Ikaw na ang pinaka-gwapo na binata.
kita, baby, hindi ko na kaya. Sobrang saya, ulit tayong magsasama. Nadarang na naman sa'yo apoy. Bakit ba lagi hinahayaan?
May nakita kong isang lalaki, di ko malimutan ang kanyang imahe. Ano ba ang iyong pangalan noong nakita kita? Ako'y di mapagali.
Ikaw na lang ang katabi buong gabi. O pwede tayong magbabaga pag nalalamig. O magdamag-nagas hindi buong gabi. Sarap kasi ng tama kahit na mali.
Meron akong tinatago, di ko lang maamin. Pagdating kasi sa'yo ko'y mahiyain. Pero kahit anong oras mo ako tawagin, darating ako sa panglabas mo kasi sa'kin. Tell me if you want me, baby boy, sabihin mo. Baka pwede ka na mapasakin kung gusto mo sa'kin.
Baby, pauwi na
Tell me if you want me, baby. Tell me if you want me, if you want me, if you want me, baby.
I just want your body, baby, lika na. Di na ako galit, baby, uwi ka na. Hinihintay kita dito kanina pa. I just want your body, na na na.
Pinaka-gwapo na binata sa aking mata.
Ikaw na ang pinaka maganda na talaga sa aking mata, yeah. Parang binigbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Roses ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Parang tiningbi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Rosas ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Ang ganda ng aking umaga. Kasi may espesyal na nakilala na nagbigay ng kulay at hiwaga. Nagsimula ng bagong
Ikaw lang ang
kapagkakataon.
lalaking lagi kong iniisip. Dalaga sa pagtulog at sa aking panaginip. Mahal kita, ano man ang kanilang sabihin. Sa'yo lamang iaalay ang tunay ko na pag-ibig.
That chick's so the best, she's so sexy. And I asked her what's her name, she said Lexi. Nag-usap kami sandali, she wanna love me, she wanna love me.
Di ko mapigilan na lingunin. Chick na malupet ay katawan na parang gusto kong sumama sa kanya kahit na di ko kilala.
Dito tayo sa dilim, yung walang may kita. Buksan mo ng palihim, meron yung sorpresa. Huwag ka sana maanin, di ako pideya. Habang walang nakatingin, samantalahin natin ang gabi.
Sa'yo lang naman nakaganto. Nabuo yung durog na puso ko. Lahat pinago mo, lahat ng sa'kin, baby.
Neneng B, ako ang iyong boy pick up. Can I see you? Anong oras ba ang meet up? Uling ka ba? Kasi kanina sa'kin nagbabaga ka.
Sa spaceship isasakay kita. Lahat ng kailangan naging dala-dala. Safe kapag kasama, huwag kang magtaka. Hindi ka magdaduda, walang baka-baka. Parang
Hindi ang kanyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Roses ka ba?
kasi sa spaceship isasakay kita.
Parang hindi ang kanyang katawan.
Ang sarap
Mong titigan.
Roses ka ba?
spaceship, isasakay kita.
Parang nenengmi ang ganyang katawan. Ang sarap mong titigan. Roses ka ba? Kasi sa spaceship, isasakay kita.
Ikaw na pala ang may-ari ng damdamin ng minamahal ko.
Pakisabi na lang na huwag nang mag-alala. Okay lang ako.
Parang tangang kausap ang tala at buwan. Naghihintay ng meron sa gitna ng kawalan.
Akala ko'y habang buhay tayo. Akala ko'y hanggang dulo. Kaya't humiling ako kay Bathala. Sana ay hindi na siya luluha pa.
Kapag naalala ko ang mga araw na magkasama tayong dalawa, ngiti at luha sa aking mga mata. Ganun na pala tayo dati kasaya.
Ingatan mo siya. Pinaliwala niya ako dahil sa'yo. Nawalan na ng saysay ang pagmamahal. Naghay-tagal ko ring binubuo. Naghay-tagal ko
Sa
ring
bawat saglit, handang masaktan. Kahit di mo alam,
subukan muli
at pagbigyan ang ating nakaraan.
natapos na ang lahat. Nandito pa rin ako.
Kailan kaya muling makakatawa?
Di ko alam. Di ko alam.
Guys, good morning. Can you hear me? And good afternoon, Mongo. Alright guys, I'm going to show you something that I learned that is really cool and it helps a lot with the money management and the goals that we can set every day. You know that many people, many traders mostly, they look for a lot of pips in one day, which is not really that smart because as you know how the market works and it moves. All right, cool. Let me know if you don't hear me so that I can speak louder. As you know, the market is like a live being. It does what it wants to do. So if you have enough capital, you don't really have to look for a lot of pips or points. You simply look for a small amount. I'm setting myself to look for just between 10 to 15 pips a day. And that's basically enough if you have enough capital. I'm going to show you a graph that I made on my own because I was watching somebody showing the graph, but he didn't share the graph or the spreadsheet. He didn't share the spreadsheet, so I had to make it on my own. So I'm going to post it on the screen and I will explain it. Let me know if you can see it. Do you guys see the graph? All right, so this is how this graph works. This is based on compounding. You guys know what compounding is. So if we basically have let's say a capital, CPA, what was that? What do you mean, Louis? Do you see this spreadsheet? Okay, what is that, Louis? All right, guys, so this spreadsheet is for compounding. Let's say you have a $300 account, just as an example, because there's some traders there that have a small account. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So, you know that most of the time the suggested amount to trade is between 1 to 5%. So if you're doing, let's say you have a capital of $300, you're going to just trade 5% per trade, right? So it's okay. Let's say you have a $300 balance, a $300 capital. You're going to trade 5% per trade. That way, your trades, if you have a loss, which eventually sometimes we may have it, you do not blow up your account right away. You have enough balance so that you can trade. And this graph this spreadsheet that I made automatically calculates the amount. For example, let's say I put 1%. Look, it will automatically calculate my daily profit goal. How much I need on a 1%. You see? I have 300 and my daily profit will be $3 because that's 1% out of the 300. If I'm doing 5%, it's going to calculate how much I need on that trade per day. That will be $15 on this trade. So let's say that I have a $2,000 and I'm going to trade 5%. So 5% daily profit goal is going to be $100 a day. And I just need 10 pips on this trade in order for me to get those $100. So like the trade that I just did this morning, that was 15 pips on the Guppy, right? On the Guppy pair, I got 15.8 pips. So if I have $2,000 and I'm just looking for 10 pips, I will make $100. and that's 5%. So the month has 22 days. So out of those 22 days, as you can see there, the trading days, there's 22 days. If you start with a balance of $2,000 and you only do 5%, you're going to make $100 on the first 10 pips on the first day. And by the end of the month, you should be making $5,837 just trading 5%. So on the first day you make 100, then 105, then 110, and so on until you make 291. All of that is added, and that's going to be 5,837. So out of the $2,000 that you initially started, you're going to have a total profit of $3,837 if you start with just compounding your balance. So here on this side, we have the trades. You're going to make, if you only do one trade, you can either do one trade a day of 10 pips. If you only do that one trade, this is the amount of lots that you need to do. You will double the account. Yeah, and you're only risking 5% on each trade. And that's only 10 pips. How hard it is to make 10 pips. Look, this is 10 pips. Let me just put this at 10, the 1 hour mark, the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, let's calculate the 10 pips. Just 10 pips a day. Because we don't really need to rush on becoming millionaires in a day, right? We can just gradually increase. Because when we try to get greedy, that's when the loss start happening. So if you can see, look, 10 pips can be achieved. That's 10 pips right there. Just that little green line right here is 10 pips. Look, that little box. That box is just 10 pips. So how many times can you get 10 pips in this trend? Even going down here, you get 10 pips a couple of times. So we just need to trade one time. And since we're doing the New York session, I added this indicator that marks the New York session. You see this indicator that says session? Marks it in red, the New York session. From here to here is the New York session. So we just need to look for 10 pips in the New York session. How many times we got those 10 pips in here in this session? That was on the 18th, March 18th. Today is the 21st. Look how many times we have got the 10 pips already on this 1 hour chart. So if we go into the graph, into the spreadsheet, if you only do one trade, you only need to do one lot to get the daily goal. If you have a $2,000 account, 5% is one lot. If you want to do two trades, that will do a total of 20 pips. That will be 0.53 lots. That will give you the $100 a day. If you want to do three trades, that will be a total of 30 pips. That will be 0.34 lots. That will give you the total balance of $100 a day. So either you do one trade for 10 pips, two trades for 20 pips, or three trades for 30 pips. Either one that you feel more comfortable. Let's say I start the first day doing the one lot and I was able to get $90 on that trade. I was like, let me see. Doesn't look like it's going to get to the whole 10 pips, even though you know that 10 pips can be achieved really easy. But let's say you only got $90. So let's just complete with one of those two smaller lots and we can achieve the $100. So we got the goal for the day. And then the next day you will do the same thing. You will increase to 1.05 lots, only 10 pips, and you will achieve your $105. And so on until the 22nd day. So that just doing 5%. If you want to do 3%, let's say that we want to do 3%. How much would that be a day? 3% of $2,000. Let me save it. 3% is $60 a day on the first day. That's 3% of $2,000. The first trade, which is a 10 pip lot, that will be 0.60 lot, 0.60 lot. That's the first trade. You see, it automatically calculates how many lots, what is the amount of lots that you need to trade. If you're going to do 2 trades for 10 pips each, it's going to be 0.32 lots. If you're going to do 3 trades, it's going to be 0.20 lots. Okay. Let's say you have a $10,000 account. Let's see, how much would that be? It's up to you how much percent you want to trade, but you have to be consistent on that percentage. If you're going to do 1%, you only do 1% like if you have a lot of capital. You have, let's say you have $10,000. 1,000. Let's wait for it. 10,000, and we're doing 3%. 3%, that will be $300 a day. That's all you need to look for in 10 pips. 10 pips is very achievable. So 3%, you're only trading 3% every day for 22 days. That's the Monday through Friday, the amount of days the month has. And on the first trade, 10 pips, you're only doing 3 lots. That's only 3% of your capital. So you're not really risking much. So if you see, based on the lot size, you're going to trade 10 pips and you're going to put a stop loss between 15 to 20 pips. 10 and 15 to 20. If you're doing 2 trades, you're going to get 20 pips, and your stop loss is going to be between 20 to 25 pips. Okay. But if you calculate again, you can see this is the Goopy, and you can see how easy it is to get the 10 pips when you see a good trend like this. Let's look for a range market, and let's see if we can look. The Goopy has been trending really good in the past couple of days. This was the beginning of the uptrend. And this here is a very short downtrend. But even though on this downtrend, you can still see that you can achieve those 10 pips. Let's see. In this mess right here, let's see how much is 10 pips. Look, it's not even a complete candle, the 10 pips. And look at my stochastic RSI. On just one line going up, you would easily achieve the 10 pips, right? So it is achievable. I have another indicator that is also marking automatically the trend line. You see the green trend line? I have this indicator here that is called trend line version 2. Automatically marks the trend line. So I already have the trend line. I don't have to do it on my own. It automatically does it for me. So it marks the trend line. The SSL hybrid is also indicating the trend direction. So that's double support. And I use my stochastic and the MACD for confirmation. And I just need 10 pips in a day. And I just did 15.8 pips. You know? So if you do this, you will be consistent every day. We're going to start using this graph from now on. We're going to add on the channel on the part on the top right here. Let's see, it is right here. You can see the mark 15.8 pips. So on the month of let's say April, since today is March 21st, it's already almost the end of the month. We can start with April, doing more disciplined trading, and depending on the capital you have, you set your daily percentage and we can go with, with one trade. We can start with one trade, 10 pips, and we can start until, so we can see how we can do on those 22 days. Okay, you guys have any questions? Let me know. Let's say you have no loss. Well, if you have a loss, my suggestion is to trade only the profit of the previous day. Let's say you made your daily goal here is 3%. It's $300. So the next day, you're only going to put on your stop loss the amount of $300. That's your stop loss. So if in case you lose that day, you will only lose the profit from the previous day and it will not touch your capital. Is that clear? Let's say on the third day, on the third day, I already have 2 days with profit. That's $600. So you want to risk only 300 on the third day or the whole 600 on the third day? But it's not touching your capital. The main thing here is to protect the capital. The only day that I can say that if you did not do well is on the first day. If on the first day, your first day you lose, let's say you, instead of you making the 10 pips, you get to the 20 pips, that's the only risk on your first day. But if you, after the second day, the only thing that you're risking is only the profit. Because we only want to risk the profit, not your capital. The only day that your profit may be jeopardized is on the first day. And it's something that we cannot control, at least on the first day, that's fine. So on the second day, you're only going to risk the capital. The third day, the fourth day, and so on. You only risk your capital so you don't touch you only risk the profit so you don't touch your capital. Because our goal is to protect the capital. And we only stay inconsistent with the percentage that we have marked here. If we're doing 3%, and remember, you decrease the amount as your capital goes up. Let's say that we reach $19,000 on the 22nd day. With $19,000, we're going to bring it to 1%. We don't need to go on 5%. Let's see how much was 1% with 19,000. 1% is look, 1% is $190. But by the end of the month, if you got your 10 pips, that's another $23,000. But if you're risking every day, you're only risking the profit that you made, $100, $190, because 20 pips, if 10 pips is 190, 20 pips is going to be 190 times 2. So that's going to be your on the first day. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, let me know.
Sana'y di magbago ang pagmamahal na ibibigay sa'yo. Maniwala sana sa mga pangako ko.
Okay, Luis, that's a good question. For example, how would I normally do it? Let's say this is today's session. Let me put it a little bigger. I usually trade looking at the 1 hour chart, but trading the 3 minutes. I see that the day is on an uptrend, a good solid. What do you mean? Write what you mean so I can read it. Explain to me the method that you're talking about before I continue. Yes, it is good to control the losses, you know. So just give me 1 second. Somebody's at the door here in the office.
Lose myself around you, girl, you got some kind of way. There's just something about you, girl, that makes me wanna stay.
Kung ako na nga ang papipiliin, panalo ka na matik, pwede mo pa kong alipin.
Ikaw lamang ang laging nasa panaginip ko. Ayoko nang itigil to.
Araw-araw kitang aalagaan, sasabihin sa'yo na ikaw lamang. Don't stay awake for too long. Don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. So yes, you don't really have to put the stop loss right there. Let me go back to the 3 minutes. So we can see the trade that I did here. So you don't, I just put this here, but you don't really have to put on your MetaTrader the stop loss. So you can manually control, since we're stuck here on our seat trading, you can control your losses. Let's say that today you did, let me open it again. You're starting with a $2,000 capital, right? As an example. And you're doing